here. I want to make an AI core, and that uses immersite. Okay, which is a crystal and nitric acid. How would you say we move the acid again?
So there's a thing called a barrel,
right?
Steel barrel, and there's a thing called I think it's called like a liquid pumpatronic converter.
Pump connection?
No, it's called a thingamajig mabob. A barrel malator.
I see, yeah. Empty barrel and just the thing in...
Yes, it's got I don't use it very often. In fact, I think it might even just work in the assembly machine. But you can usually... what's it? Nitric acid barrel you need. Now, it's not in the menu, which concerns me.
There's a bunch of things in the menu, but... nitric acid barrel recipe. Alright, so let's first try and get nitrogen. And all that.
First you get the nitrogen.
Nitrogen and
then
the hydrogen.
You get the hydrogen.
I'm guessing that's from an electrolysis.
Then you get the money. Right?
Yeah.
One of those. It's a joke. It's a joke like that.
What's a nitrogen bomb? Is that still a thing?
A nitrogen bomb? You think you have a hydrogen bomb?
Hydrogen bomb. A hydrogen bomb still a thing?
Well, yeah, that's what all nuclear missiles are pretty much these days.
Oh, really?
Yeah, a lot of them are.
Is that what they split then? Is it hydrogen?
Hydrogen bombs are basically bigger nuclear missiles. They don't split the hydrogen, they combine the hydrogen.
In
fusion. Nuclear.
So it doesn't use fission then?
It does. They have a small fission bomb to set off a larger hydrogen bomb.
Okay.
So it's like a kind of...
But a nitrogen bomb wouldn't work then.
A nitrogen bomb would be completely inert and do nothing, yes. It would be the worst bomb ever. It's the most pointless bomb. It would do nothing.
Right.
But I like what you're thinking.
Yeah, this makes hydrogen and oxygen. This makes hydrogen and chlorine. We're going to end up with a byproduct here. Either oxygen or chlorine. Can we just vent oxygen into the atmosphere? Is that going to be good for the atmosphere?
Yeah, you can vent it. Bollocks.
I feel like that's kind of good.
I just missed my train. I'm going to have to get this train instead.
What you meant in real life?
No.
I was like, I haven't been crawling that long.
Oh, where is this even going? Oh, this is going down here. Okay, this is only going halfway now where I need to go. This isn't very helpful. I guess I better finish off the... Let me just get out. Okay, I'm going to finish off this iron and pick up all these broken iron. God, I can't believe this happened. It's crazy.
So this needs to make... I need... How do I make fucking... What do I need? Shit.
Alright, so this will hopefully... If I do this, the robots will help me build it. Plus I haven't got the mats myself.
Nitrogen.
Just need to plug them in.
What was it that made nitrogen again? What's the air sucker called?
Air sucker. It's called
filtration plant.
That's called like an atmospheric condenser.
There we go. Are we making any of them?
No.
Is there a way to in your inventory? There's a recipe that you haven't got any ingredients for. Is there a way to get your robots to bring those ingredients to you?
Oh, that sounds good, but probably not. I would just go to the map. Oh, I see. Atmospheric. You are going to need a few of them. I will say that.
Yeah, so I want to is there a way to have logistics send me what I need for that one thing once? I'm guessing no.
No,
like the opposite of trash.
I did not think about putting an atmospheric condenser in the mart, and I'm sorry. I overlooked it.
Oh, I'll go and put one in.
I think it wants to be in the middle row somewhere. Although, are you sure? What's this thing here? That must be something.
It might be in the mart. I just don't have one to put down. So like,
what is it?
I can't ghost it if I haven't got it right.
Oh, it is in the mart.
Oh, great.
You can just request it though. You can request them.
I was going to pick it up. I'm almost there.
Just request them and they'll come to you. It's right next to you in the middle. There you go. You're on the right line. Second from keep going right. It's there.
It is?
Yeah, you've got electrolysis machines, distillation plants, atmospheric condensers, and flare stacks, right?
Oh yeah. There it is. Sweet.
It would have been quicker to request it.
Would have been, yeah. Well, I was already halfway there, or nearly all the way there, in fact. But yeah, I didn't know it would be hard to find.
A good man is hard to find, Duncan. Should have known that.
Yes.
Okay, and then I'll try putting down another mega build. Another long rail with radar.
Okay. Filtration. Atmospheric condensing. Let's do some condensing. Boom. We want
a boom.
We want high nitrogen. We're making nitrogen. And I'll copy that. Build another one.
Okay. This is going to be a train station for the ages. Well, not really. It's going to be a train station in the newer style.
Huh?
I'm going to try and build this in the newer style. So I'm going to build... I think I'm just going to bring the iron from these two manually with conveyors, because fucking balls to it. Oh, no. Well, I can't. Maybe I'll bring the train station down to the middle, and then I'll conveyor it in from these three zones to this central area. And then this will be the location. No, it's not... I guess I could have the train station go to each of them. And each of them could have their own train station. Then I have 3 different trains bringing the iron in. And then I use my new train station over here to drop off the iron. And then I add that to the existing iron structures. Or just none of that.
Just none of... Oh, just do none of that.
Just not do that. Or I just make one train. Maybe I'll make one bigger train, though. Maybe it's time to have the longer trains. That's all I'm saying. You know, maybe it's time to, like... Why?
Why?
Because they hold, like, 3 or 4 times as much.
But they're travelling... They don't take long to travel.
Yeah, but we need a lot of materials, my dude. You know? We're big materials men. Let's do this. Let's put a long rail with radar down. And then put it into the middle.
What am I doing with these? Chemical plant. Making ammonia. That was it. Jesus.
Ammonia stinks.
What is what's in your Wii, right?
Yeah. Well, I think that's urea. Different. But I think it might be in your Wii, some ammonia, yeah. In your Wii.
It's in my Wii.
It might be in your Wii, not in my Wii.
Oh.
My Wii doesn't
worth
contain
putting
it.
Down like that?
No.
Yeah. Oh, we ran to beacons again.
Oh, really?
That's because the iron, probably.
It's because there's no iron or no steel, yeah.
Yeah.
Until I get this
We're out of
I'm worried about this. I don't have enough rail lines.
I got 200 on me.
Can you possibly, like, dump them in the system?
Yes.
Ooh. 200 on you. That's not bad, actually. That could be useful.
Okay, they should be getting taken away soon. Yeah, they're gone. They're gone.
They're getting taken away!
So this makes... Let's see. This makes 30 nitrogen... So 10 a second. No, 1 a second. This... Is that right? Yeah. And this makes 30 hydrogen in 3 seconds. So 10 a second. And the ammonia uses the same of each. Oh my god. I'm gonna need a lot more nitrogen.
Should be bringing me...
Right, this chest is nearly full of full DT fuel cells.
Oh god. Okay.
It's made a lot.
You don't need that many.
Well, I got a full chest, so that's all good. We're probably good for fuel.
Yeah,
I mean,
maybe.
how many have I used on my suit so far?
Probably...
I've used so far, since I put that fusion reactor in, I've used maybe 100th of one.
Okay.
It's barely gone down. But I haven't really been doing much powered stuff. Guess my robots get powered. It's pretty good. Like it. Don't I need these portable solar panels anymore?
Okay, there's 1,500 in the storage, so they should be bringing
Rails?
stuff to me. Yeah.
They're quite far. Where are you building? Oh, down there. Oh, yeah. Well, I think once you've got these, like, big, long-ass logistic networks, it takes a while for robots to get to you, you know? They probably have to recharge several times.
It says it's bringing me rails. Yes,
Yeah,
it's
a
far.
long way to go.
It's far. I think it's because they have to keep... I think they get stuck going across this gulf.
Hmm.
Do you know what I mean? They fly across the ocean,
Yeah.
but then they run out of power and they have to, like, go back. And then they start charging again. And then they start coming again, but then they run out of power again. I think we need, like, more worker speed.
We've got as max as we can get.
My boys. My brave, slow boys. Deliver me 100 rails. Is it too much to ask, my boys? Apparently
they've got to go a long way. You know, they haven't got very big batteries.
I thought you were going to say they don't have very good, like, they only have little legs.
They got little legs.
They're only little. I think I'm just going to make one train station with this iron first of all, and then I can add more later. It's currently just like I think the lack of iron in the base is really hurting the ability to build new iron bases. So I just need to get this bad boy online as soon as possible. So I think I'm just going to scratch this whole plan over here for now. I'll scratch that whole plan, and I will instead build this place up as the only iron station.
The only iron station?
Well, the only one I'm going to use, yeah. So they drive on... So it doesn't actually matter how I do this, I guess.
There's like actually tons of iron coming in. It just gets used so quickly.
And we want some big old I guess we want some defences actually. Let's put some defences down before I just instantly die. That's a good point. Good thinking, Lewis.
God, our railway stations are like huge now, aren't they? They're looking cool.
Yeah, the throughput. It's real. Do you know what? It's not. Sometimes it's not the best, but it's really fun.
I think there's just like, what do you think? Do you think like just a long belt would be like the best way of doing it?
I honestly don't know. I think a better. I think just probably like a more organised. Like, I don't know. Like, if I started again, I would do it completely differently. Probably, I'd probably have like everything done quite differently. But I've really enjoyed putting this together. So
I think it's going well. for the beacons. You've made me addicted to these things now.
I've given you like
no, I'm just using hundreds of them,
and now you can't.
Hundreds of beacons. I've probably used more than you now. This whole thing I've built is just enormously beacon heavy.
It's probably totally unnecessary as well.
Yeah, right. As I said, I've already filled the chest with tritium. Like, it doesn't need this much. Oh well.
Oh well. God, I'm not getting enough stuff here. So like, I do have one more locomotive, so I can ride the rail back and pick up some stuff. So let's do that, because it's just clear that I don't quite have everything I need. I can use Station 1, right? It's out of action. But what is that station called? Can you use Station 1? Yeah, the main iron drop-off. Coffee. I can use coffee.
Yeah.
I can use coffee. Let's go to coffee. I'll come back and I'll pick up what I need and then I'll ride this train back. I just need some rails. And I don't really need that much more. I just need rails. Probably just a quick refill on some of the things that are missing out of my inventory. Like I need some more roboports. And hopefully if I come back into like the base, the drones will not have a complete shit.
Yeah. Because they're closer.
Yeah, they're bringing me shit already, actually. I
think we...
Yeah, they're helping me. They're clearing out my trash.
We are... beacons. We got 416 beacons and they're using 200 milliwatts or megawatts or whatever the fuck.
Each, oh, yeah.
For the whole lot, yeah. That's by far our biggest power expense.
Yes.
By far.
Well, it's because we've switched over to a beacon-based economy, which is not ideal for the power usage, for sure. Because if suddenly everything turns on...
Do they use power all the time?
The accumulators aren't really charging up again. Look, no, I think they only use power when they need it.
Okay.
This is a dangerous game, but I am going to add more solar panels.
They don't need. They need iron.
No, I'm not going to add any more solar panels. I know they take iron. Yeah. Let's cut off solar panel manufacturing. Oh no, but then the cogs are being used for my other stuff.
We need cogs. That's for
damn
sure.
Alright, don't worry, I've got the rails that I needed now. And I've got the train stations, I've got the signals, got the locomotive. I've got 10 beacons, which I don't need. Do you want me to dump those back into the system?
Hell yeah.
Alright, I'll put those back. They'll go to you immediately.
Unless you're requesting them. If you're requesting them, then they'll just go straight back to you.
No, I've turned off my request.
Okay.
Roboports aren't being made. Which I think is a lack of iron, almost certainly.
Yeah.
They made it like right. I think we had like loads backed up, and I made it almost straight to the right to the end of where I was, and then it like gave up. It was like I've run out, and there's no iron, and I'm not doing anything else.
I'm sick of this job. It's the robot rebellion. It's going to happen.
I'm going to have to drive this train manually. Now that's obviously dangerous because I don't follow signals.
Oh, I've been driving them manually quite a lot. It's
Have you? Okay, so you're just hoping that the other trains signal around, ignore...
They're not going to be sitting in the middle of the track, are they?
Oh, God, how did it not turn off? Stop. Oh, my God, this train.
Yeah, the braking is quite slow.
How do you turn off again?
You got to... Well... You can imagine you're sitting in the driver's seat, so if you're going down,
I want to turn right instead of left.
That's what confused me as well.
I did it. Apparently they're adding a thing in the next version of Factorio where you can actually push your train.
Push?
Yes, you can push it if it's got no fuel, but it's very slow to push it.
The fuck? That's
or
stupid.
just if you needed to, like, sometimes there's going to be a situation where your train runs into trouble, apparently. That's the thing.
Oh, right.
Yeah. It's like a certain situation where your train can, like, run out of fuel or whatever.
I mean, if you're going to go down to push it, you might as well just bring some fuel with you.
Well, you say that. I mean, that makes sense.
Yeah.
But I think that most of the time, like, I think there's a chance that... I just think it's a nice idea.
Yeah.
I think it'd be nice to push your train. Okay, I've really learned a lot lately about Factorio.
Yeah?
Yeah,
All I've learned is how to do beacons, and then there's not enough of them. That's what I've learned today. I have made ammonia, though. That's kind of neat.
You know, you're always ammonia.
I'm ammonia about my lack of beacons.
Alright. Is this a silly idea? I guess I could have more here like this. I guess I could double fill it. Double fill that. This can double fill that. Oh. Oh, there we go. And then I have 2 more to double fill the top one. This is ugly as fuck, but it's gonna be more efficient than my previous build, that's for sure. God, I've really slacked off on the beauty builds lately. Don't you know?
Let me just have a little peek. What's wrong with this? This looks cool.
It's a bit of a...
It's like an octopus.
It's a bit of an octo dad.
I like you're just randomly putting speed modules in some of these and not in the
so
others.
Yeah, so the reason for that is that's what I just had.
You know what would be really smart is if the ones that had the bigger patches, you put more speed modules in so that they'll run out at the same time.
Oh yeah, you're right. Because it's gonna end up with just the center left anyway, right?
Yeah.
Well, it's partly because I copy pasted this from another build,
which didn't have enough.
Yes.
Right.
I guess I can add some more just to try and speed this all along. Hard to know. But look, the conveyors aren't filling up completely. I guess I should put them in the middle. If I put them in the middle, you can never go wrong in the middle, can you?
No, because that way the outside ones won't die as fast.
Alright, how's the power situation look with these all on?
With it's the beacons that are using the power.
Well, these drain a lot though, these mining drills.
All of the mine drills together are using a quarter of what our beacons are using.
Okay, fine.
Yeah.
Fine. Oh, goodness me, I'm nearly full.
Oh.
Alright, it's time to put it on automatic then. Let's do this. We've got 3 full loads of iron coming back to coffee.
God. Thank God.
And then I'm going to add a 4th carriage. And then I'm going to have to figure out a way to get all of this back. Oh, I'll have to just do an octopus at this end as well. Okay. Oh god, yeah, because it's all currently a mess. Oh my god, look at this. This is an absolute mess.
So, we're using so much more nitrogen than I'm producing, so I could make another whole set of these, I reckon. Just
you wait, Duncan. I'm just about to set up
this nearly back.
New iron. And it's gonna be glorious. Alright, I can ride this train back now. Let's go to Hobnob. So I've got a 4-length iron train with green conveyor loaders. So it should load much faster and unload much faster.
Okay, yes. Are you coming in then?
I'm going out now.
Okay.
I'm going to Hobnob right now.
To pick, and that's.
It's not super fast, but it's.
You need to put a radar down on Hobnob.
It is fast. Oh yeah, let me put a radar down in Hobnob for you.
Oh yeah, look at those green things.
Okay,
in
so
there you go.
There's a radar now.
Nice.
So this is filling up the train. It's already at It's already at 6k filled, and there's 42k in the storage. It's just
Very
about to
cool.
fill up. Maybe 10k. Oh no, it can go even higher. Okay, so each of these
it would be 50k. I think would be the max, right? No.
Oh yeah, we're only
32.
half full.
32k, I think.
Okay, so it's taking a while to fill, but it is filling quicker than before. Although I am using less loaders generally. So maybe
a loader to another 3-4 loaders on, probably.
Yeah, I could change the octopus to be more.
Yeah.
But let's just see how this works when it delivers.
Then it might just be like.
So that's
the chest
full,
will
is
just
it
be
now?
empty. Looks like it.
So that filled up properly. So that's 32k of iron, which is twice the normal load. Comes in, goes into
mega
the
load.
old station. It hasn't got artillery on it anymore because I can't fit that. But this station was always made for this load. Do you know what I mean? Like,
That's cool. Isn't it, like, it doesn't go up very far anyway. Nice.
Offload.
What are these two?
There's still iron coming through from before.
Is
so
this
it wasn't even empty.
iron train then?
There is a second iron train, yeah.
Ah, nice.
From a
Wasn't
different
even
location.
Empty. Oh yeah, here he comes. Oh boy.
Wow, so that's still working, that one. That kept us going. That really did. But this is not. Oh, I see, because this is not hooked in yet.
So the belts going into these furnaces should be green because the furnaces at the back are still not getting all the iron.
Okay, let's get all these to be green furnaces then. And also let's get this going up here as well. I think there's a few places that are
There's a shitload of iron furnaces to the north that just don't get iron.
Yeah, it's because it's not plugged in yet.
Yeah. But there wouldn't be enough for them anyway.
I think there would.
If you split the belt and that many times, it's not gonna have enough throughput.
Well, but I think now I can, if I upgrade it all. So let's do this. Let's upgrade these specific belts.
Oh my god, that doesn't work. Trying to paste the bottom row over the top row, but it won't let me. Alright. I mean, there's more iron now.
There is definitely more iron. However, there's still a lot of upgrading to do. I need at least another 500 green conveyor. So it's a bit of a, but I think give it time, the factory will catch up.
Yeah.
I believe. And then I need to upgrade the conveyors coming into the base. Yeah, I think the issue is at the moment is that my conveyor belt system to make the green conveyor is just a temporary system because it's only done in this one assembly machine. And it doesn't have enough steel currently. Like once the steer gear wheels get properly sorted, this will be a lot quicker. It's like requesting 300 and there are none. I think the reason is that steel gear wheels are the very last thing the steel gets used for.
Yeah.
They're like right at the end of the chain, so when they run out, everything stops. And the other thing about steel is if there's not enough steel in the system, there's no steel being supplied to the mart because this is the main steel provider passive chest here. So if the steel is being used up for other things,
the mart can't use anything.
And that's why the beacons aren't going to be made. Yeah. So we are doing it. It's happening. It's happening slowly but surely. Yeah, I think a lot of the green conveyors get used to make these overhead underground conveyors. That's the biggest problem, I think. This is requesting 500. So if I just take that off,
take that down a much, yeah.
if I just turn that off for now,
because you don't need that many of those.
No, I feel like I've also already got 46 in my inventory, so I can replace those manually.
For a long time.
I've also replaced a lot of accidentally with the wrong conveyors along the way here.
Yeah, there's a bunch of... You just use a bunch of green on like random shit. Like coal belt probably doesn't need them.
Once this is done, which is not going to be very long, I think this is going to be a lot more productive. Yeah, and then we can add speed modules if we need them, or we could possibly just cut the whole thing down and replace it with some sort of beacons. No, there's enough space here. I think beacons are much more useful if you've got limited space, right?
Yeah.
Because you don't have to have copy-pasted banks of them. But there might be a way to use beacons more efficiently. Like, we could probably put beacons, like, between these conveyor lines, you know? Like where this power would normally be. And that probably would help them significantly. But the iron looks like there's 75k.
It's amazing how many times we've fixed the iron and then it just like does it again.
Well, it caught us by surprise though. Yeah. That big thing running out really shocked me.
Yeah, really.
I did
not. Oh god, there's nothing there at all.
Yeah, I did not see that coming at all. But what can you do? Yeah, I like the Octo train. It really does. It really is working fantastic. This is a much better system than I've had previously. A nice grid of iron mines, randomly filled with speed modules, whatever I had on hand to speed it up.
Okay, well, I think we just leave it going for a bit, Lewis, and when we come back, we can... Well, what's our next step? A nuclear reactor, maybe, to get the power back up and running?
Yeah. I think the nuclear reactor is the next step, given that you've made all this nuclear fuel, or at least a fusion reactor. That sounds
a fusion
real
reactor
fun.
would be great. I've got a ton of fusion fuel.
Oh my god, have you just added like so many more beacons as well?
Well, yeah, this is the thing.
And speed modules.
I need to make that nitric acid.
Yeah, sorry, wow, you've really got a lot of stuff planned here.
Yeah, because, well, I needed so many beacons for this nitrogen, because these atmospheric condensers need a load of them.
And you're not doing the grid system either.
I did here.
But you could use half as many beacons if you just put these things next to each other. Do you know what I mean? Oh, you did here.
Yeah, I did here. Like,
that's true. But do you know what I mean? That you don't have to have quite so many beacons.
I know.
If you're overlapping.
I mean, I think
right?
probably two of these things is. But I don't know. I started making them in threes, and I kind of don't want to change it now.
Ugh, I told you, grid, baby. At least you've done this in a grid, vaguely.
Oh, this doesn't need to be here. Actually, this can be taken out. Ooh.
Oh, I respect
I think if
the
I was
attempt.
making 4 of stuff, I would definitely do the grid, but...
What do you mean you're making 4 of stuff?
Like 4 of each machine. But I've been making 3 of each machine. You know what I mean?
Right. Do they sync up in time then?
Yeah. I think so.
Almost certainly not. But okay.
Well, I'm just gonna... I can remove them or add them as I need them, I guess. I don't know. It's not hard to move stuff.
You could have just put these things right. Why didn't you put these 3 beneath these 3?
It's because the underground pipes will try and line them up with each other, and that's not what I want. You need to have it offset.
Right. Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Right.
If you have them in the same, if you have them in the same,
other. These could literally just be up.
Oh yeah, they do. Yeah.
They perfectly sync up with each other.
Yeah, they do. That wasn't supposed to happen.
All right, that's fine. I'm not gonna backseat your shit. I think the base will be able to afford it. It's just the drain, this beacon mania that you've been obsessed with, has like caused a rather large.
Well, it was just the iron running out. That was the only real issue. We were making beacons pretty quick before.
That's true.
No, mate, this is all gonna be fine. You see, the nitric acid is nearly up and running. We just need to get the mineral water and the metals in.
All right. Well, it's we'll plug it in next time, and it sounds like it's nearly done. All right, cool. Well, let's take a break.
All right.
Thanks, everyone.
Thanks for watching, everyone.
What a factory.
Yeah, this is an epic factory.
Yeah, I like all the stuff we're adding. And it doesn't feel like it's good sometimes, but it does feel like it has to happen. Oh, like this copper ore here. Look, I bet you if I delete this, there's none here. 6K. There's 6K copper ore, not 1.2 million. The game. Oh, okay. I'll do a bit of tidying up, and then I'll save the server.
All right. We'll see you next time, guys.
All right. Take it easy, everyone. Bye.